Have you ever considered what the absolute bare minimum a government should do to maintain a free and just society? It is a question that goes right to the heart of individual liberty and how we organize ourselves. Minarchy, often referred to as the minimal state, posits that the government's sole legitimate function is the protection of individual rights, with a primary focus on property protection. This means limiting state action exclusively to military defense, law enforcement, and courts to enforce contracts and adjudicate disputes. The core reasoning behind this approach stems directly from the non-aggression principle, or NAP. This fundamental libertarian tenet asserts that initiating force or fraud against another person or their justly acquired property is inherently immoral. From a minarchist perspective, a government's only justifiable role is to act as a defensive agent, preventing or rectifying such aggressions. Without this protective framework, individual rights, particularly the right to own and control property, would be vulnerable to constant infringement, undermining the very foundation of a free society. In practice, this means individuals are responsible for their own economic and social well-being, but the state provides the essential infrastructure to secure their holdings. For instance, if your farm is trespassed upon or your invention is stolen, the minarchist state provides a police force to investigate and a court system to restore justice. The focus is on reactive protection and impartial dispute resolution, rather than proactive intervention in economic or personal lives. An interesting distinction here is the minarchist argument for a natural monopoly on force. Unlike anarcho-capitalism, which envisions competing private defense agencies, minarchists believe a single, unified government is more efficient and less prone to internal conflict in consistently enforcing rights. This centralized authority, though strictly limited in scope, is seen as the most reliable guarantor of property rights against both domestic and foreign threats. Ultimately, Minarchy champions a vision where property is protected not just as a possession, but as an extension of individual liberty and self-ownership. By strictly defining the government's role to safeguarding these fundamental rights, it aims to create a stable environment where individuals can thrive through voluntary interaction, secure in the knowledge that their efforts and property are respected and defended from aggression.